Well, it's a very good morning to everyone. That's, of course, if you're in Australia, because it is morning time here in Alice Springs, Central Australia, and it's a beautiful morning after the lovely, lovely rain of yesterday. As I said in episode 530, there is simply nothing like desert rain. Well, here we are. This is episode 531. And this is Murray Stewart, your host, Blind Magic, in Alice Springs. Well, as is my wont, I've been doing a lot of thinking over this past week, and I've come to some conclusions. So firstly, I think I did point out in episode 529 that I had made a decision about getting a second opinion on my hiatus hernia that's lurking dangerously in my chest, and I will be seeking that second opinion. I'll be doing that as of today, going to the hospital, getting all of the relevant information and passing it on. But I've also made some decisions about who I will be bequeathing Sainter to should I pass. I hasten to add, I don't intend passing anytime soon. But as I have been through a difficult past 18 months, and as there is this spectre of possible surgery, I thought, you know what? I'd better make a decision about what happens to Sainter upon my passing. And I have reached a conclusion. So I would like Sainter, should I pass, to go to someone who has a similar profile to myself. And I do know a wonderful young man who is one of my clients, a single guy, very, very nice young man. He is definitely one of God's soldiers because he helps so many people in the community. He does, without expecting anything back. He is the first to offer to give someone a hand. And I also know that he loves puppy dogs, and he has met Sainter when Sainter was on a play date at one of my support workers' house, Rachel, or as I call her to him, Auntie Rachel, and he just happened to be there, and he did say to me, he said, hey, if ever you need someone to look after Sainter, he said, I'd love to. He said, what a wonderful, wonderful dog he is, and he is. So I have decided to bequeath Sainter to this young man. Chris is his name. He's only 30 years of age at the moment, so plenty of time for him and for me, I trust. But I could not think of anyone better. Very, very decent, kind young man. He knows that upon my death, he would need to be in a position to accept Sainter. Obviously, he would have to have the right living circumstances in order that Sainta was safe. He knows that. One other condition will be that I haven't told him about yet, and that is, please don't change his name. He'll forever be Sainta, I trust. Wow, if he started calling him after the Collingwood Magpies or something like that, I'd just about come back, I think, and and grab him back. But no, I'm sure that wouldn't happen. I'm sure, as I said, he'll be forever the mighty Sainta. So, that's out of the way. So I then thought of my new business that I do want to be my legacy should I pass with Blind Magic Communications and my workshops, starting to get moving on that. Last week, myself and the team did kick a few goals after many, many months of stagnation. So it looks as if things are beginning to slowly but surely come together. So upon my passing, I would like that legacy to live on in the form of the workshops, my philosophies, my beliefs, etc., etc. So I've thought about why not pass it on to my daughter, Jasmine, and my son, Rion. Both have good business heads. So providing they share my philosophies, which I'll be talking to them about, I think it'll be perfect for both of those wonderful young people to work together to continue my strong beliefs in making good decisions for our hands, and also my strong beliefs in keeping our hands strong, efficient, and flexible. So yes, I've already spoken to my daughter about this. She seemed happy enough. Obviously needs a little bit more education on what it's all about, but that will happen over the Christmas period. And I'll speak to my son, Rion, in due course. And I've already spoken to Chris about Sainta, so he's absolutely ready and fired up. Although I did say to him that, this is not going to happen anytime soon. I intend being around for a while. But he'll drop over and just have a look at the environmental circumstances which Sainta has here, and hopefully he may be able to replicate those circumstances should I pass. So I wonder if you have thought about this, if you have a beautiful puppy dog in your life, a wonderful companion, have you thought about placing your dog in your will, and if so, who you would like him or her to live with, to be looked after by, and in turn, of course, as you know, they will look after that person. So, yeah, it's about finding a match, really, compatible match, because it is a mutual companionship arrangement. Okay, this has been episode 531, a Blind Magic Communications production.